Hi, I'm Carolyn Watson, and today I'm pleased to share a selection of 5 of my paintings from my ongoing series, What the Flowers See. Each piece features a specific flower, and I've used their scientific names to honor their unique identities. Using these names grounds the work in the natural world, while the eyes I place within each bloom invite a more intimate, emotional exploration. At first glance, these paintings may appear as vibrant, colorful botanicals, but each flower contains an eye, a window into hidden emotions and personal stories. People often say that eyes are the windows to the soul, yet sometimes those windows are closed. We hide things, parts of ourselves that we're ashamed of or aren't ready to share. In What the Flowers See, I explore that tension using flowers and eyes as a visual language to tell my story while leaving space for viewers to interpret and reflect. The piece behind me is the Tigridia pavonia aurea. It's a 36 by 36 acrylic on canvas. This is the largest piece in my series, and I worked with a deep palette of yellows, reds, blues, and oranges. The eye sits predominantly at the center, almost as if the flower itself is observing the viewer. The tigridia, or Mexican shell flower, as you see in the painting, embodies both delicacy and resilience. Even in a storm, it's known to hold its color. This piece reflects the coexistence of vulnerability and strength, illustrating how we can survive trauma and still assert presence and vitality. The next piece, the Saracena purpurea, is a 20 by 20, also acrylic on canvas. This painting features a single pitcher plant set against a bright blue background, reminiscent of the sky. The eye sits clearly within the pitcher portion of the plant, visible and direct, immediately engaging the viewer. The piece reflects how our surroundings shape us. Just as the pitcher plant adapts to its environment, we are influenced by the world around us. The eye serves as a reminder that awareness persists, even in settings that feel confining or challenging. This is the Drosera, also acrylic on canvas. This piece features a single Drosera distinguished by its curled head. The eye, as you can see, is nestled within that curl, creating a sense of introspection and protection. Unlike the straight plants around it, this one turns inward, suggesting contemplation and self-preservation. The Drosera reflects how we sometimes retreat to process difficult experiences while still remaining aware. The contrast between the curled parts against the straighter counterparts emphasizes individuality, resilience, and the varied ways people navigate vulnerability. The next piece is also a 10 by 10 acrylic on canvas. This intimate piece shows a vibrant orange poppy with a somewhat stylized, elongated eye. Its expression feels caught between surprise and tension, as if reacting to a sudden or conflicting realization. As you can see, the delicate petals contrast with the bold eye, dramatizing the tension between vulnerability and intensity, even in such a small format. I aim to create emotional depth and allow the viewer to interpret the story personally. This last one is the smallest painting in the series so far, called an Aqualesia. This painting specifically is one of my favorites, features a purple columbine blossom with an eye at its center, sharing a stem with a bud that also holds an eye, as they float against a deep black backdrop with a soft glow surrounding both flowers. This piece explores the experience of nurturing and protecting a child while carrying your own history. The parent flower and the bud mirror that dynamic. The vigilance, care, and awareness required to safeguard someone else. The glow emphasizes the tenderness and the delicate bond between the past and the future. These 5 paintings are just a small glimpse into my larger series known as What the Flowers See, which continues to explore awareness, resilience, and the interplay between vulnerability and strength. I see myself as a storyteller, but instead of words, I use imagery, specifically flowers, eyes, and vibrant colors, to convey emotion and narrative. Thank you so much for taking the time to engage with these works. I hope they invite reflection on what is visible and what remains hidden, as well as the enduring presence of life and strength, even in moments of fragility.